Good morning, my YouTube viewers. Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. The video that I want to make this morning is going to be about my health. And so since this is called Palestine's Cancer Journey, then it's going to fall in line with my health. And if you've watched my previous videos, talk about my nail fungus. And several months ago, it was after Christmas, I had an accident in the kitchen and my nail pretty much almost came off. It took a week or two for it to actually come off, but it almost came off. Well, I had to cut it off really. And then the doctors told me that it looked like to them like it was a fungal nail infection. But basically they said that the health service that we use in the UK no longer checks nails. So that means since the health service that we use today doesn't do anything about nails, so I'm have to resort to home remedies because they're not going to do anything about my nails. They did actually check this nail, and I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can see that the nail is really thickened even after I had the accident after Christmas. And on my toenail, I can't show you my toenail, but there's also some fungus on my toenail. So because I have to resort to home remedies because the health service that we use doesn't do nails anymore, I went over to Superdrug and I got some Curanail. And I actually made a YouTube video about the Curanail, about how you use the Curanail. And so basically what happened was you have to wash your nails, and I've got two nails, my thumbnail and my toenail. You wash your nails, and then you take a file and you file them down, and then you have like a little alcohol strip, and you clean the nails with the alcohol strip, and then you put the Curanail on it. This is the Curanail. You put the Curanail lacquer on it, and you do that once a week, okay? Well, I've been doing it once a week for a while now, and hasn't helped. It hasn't helped my toenail, and it hasn't helped my thumbnail. You can see my thumbnail. And then the thing is that if you found anything on the toenail, it's made the skin come loose, the nail come loose from the nail bed on the toenail, just like the nail had come loose from the nail bed on my thumb. And so for the last week or two, I've been watching YouTube videos about nail fungus. Well, I can't do anything about the nail fungus because I'm diabetic. And so basically the nail doctor or nurse told me that since I'm diabetic, that's probably why I got this nail fungus. Because being diabetic is an endemic disease. So being diabetic, I'm really prone to infections. So now I've got a fungal nail infection. Well, really, two fungal nail infections because I've got it on one of my big toes and my thumb. So I don't remember exactly when I got this Curanail, but I've been using it faithfully every week the way you're supposed to use it, or try to use it the way you're supposed to use it, and it hasn't cured the nail fungus. And the reason why is because Curanail is only for mild nail fungus. Okay, so they give you a picture here of, you can see mild, moderate, and severe nail fungus. Curanail is only for mild nail fungus. So there is a drug that you can take to kill the fungus, and I went to my GP practice, and they said, well, this drug damages your liver. My liver is already damaged. So they didn't prescribe me the drug because my liver's already damaged, and they told me to basically to use the amorolfine. Amorolfine is the active ingredient that's supposed to kill this fungus. So I went to the drugstore and asked him, I need to get this amorolfine, and they directed me to Curanail, and it was $29.95. But the thing is all of these home remedies are just topical treatments. And so, but the problem with the nail fungus is the fungus actually resides deep within your nail bed, and then the fungus eats the keratin in your nails. That's how it works. And I found this out watching YouTube videos, because I'm not really that interested in nails, but since I have a fungal nail infection, I had to become interested in it. So this is a topical treatment. This does not go down into the nail bed. So the fungus is actually in the nail bed, and it's eating the keratin in the nails, and that's why your nails look bad. So it's not working. I'm still going to continue to use it until I have completed the course, because it cost me $29.95. But I'm going to explore some more home remedies. Like see if I can get some white vinegar. Maybe tonight when I go to Sainsbury's, I'll see if I can get some white vinegar to put on my thumbnail and my toenail. And the reason why is because white vinegar is supposed to do something to the pH balance, because it's going to disrupt the pH balance of the nail, where the fungus either can't survive or can't eat the keratin in the nails. And so tonight when I go to Sainsbury's, I'm going to look for some white vinegar. I'm going to start putting white vinegar on my nails every night after I have a bath. And then in addition to that, I've also found out that Vicks Vapor Rub is a home remedy for fungal nail polish. And basically, the active ingredients in Vicks Vapor Rub are levomenthol, camphor, eucalyptus oil, turpentine oil. So these are the active ingredients in Vicks Vapor Rub. And so apparently Vicks Vapor Rub is supposed to clear up nail fungus as well. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Vicks Vapor Rub. And the thing is I used the Vicks Vapor Rub on my nail last night, and this morning I cut as much of the nail off that I possibly could, because you want to get as much of the nail off as you possibly can, because all of these treatments are topical treatments, and so you have to get as much of the nail off as you can, so this topical treatment can hopefully work. And this morning and last night and the week before, I cut off as much of the nail and my toenail as I possibly could. And then this morning, I cut off some more nail of the toenail, and I saw something black in there. I don't know what the black was. I don't know if it was fungus or if it was some material or whatever, but I cut off as much of that nail as I could. And so last night and this morning, I put some Vicks Vapor Rub on my toenail, but I couldn't do it this morning because I'm fixing breakfast and everything like that. And so the Vicks Vapor Rub is not going to stay. And so I can do it on my toenail in the morning and the evening, but on my finger, I can only do it in the evening just before I'm getting ready to go to bed. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try these home remedies because the health service that we use in the UK doesn't do nails anymore. You have to either use home remedies or pay to see a podiatrist or a dermatologist or something like that. And if you've been watching my videos, you will know that I'm destitute, and so I cannot afford to pay for treatment, even though the health service isn't working on nails anymore. But for me, this is particularly serious because I'm diabetic, so I'm prone to infections being diabetic. And then yesterday I was looking on the internet, and it said that if you have a fungal nail infection on your toenails, then it can lead to an ulcer. And so this is just a really dire situation that I'm in, and the health service isn't doing anything about it. They're telling me to use home remedies. So I'm going to use these home remedies as much as I can, but if I start getting an ulcer, I'm definitely going back to the doctor. And I'm going to tell them that, I've used the home remedies like they told me to use, and it didn't do anything, and now I've got an ulcer. So I think that concludes this video. And so I kept it on one subject because I do actually go back and watch the videos that I made. And the reason why is because whenever I'm speaking, I'm just speaking ad lib. I don't have a script or anything. And then so I do notice that whenever I'm speaking, I might talk about another subject. But this video, I kept it just on the subject of my fungal nail infection, and what I've done in the past to try to correct the fungal nail infection, what I'm doing now to try to correct the fungal nail infection, and what I'm going to be doing in the future to try to correct the fungal nail infection. And after I've exhausted all of these home remedies, if the fungal nail infection doesn't clear up, and if I get an ulcer, because I was looking on the internet, it said that if you have a fungal nail infection, you can get an ulcer on your foot, and I definitely don't want that. I'm definitely going back to the doctor, and I'm not very happy about the fact that the health service isn't treating me for my fungal nail infection, and they're making me use home remedies. But I will carry on using home remedies as long as I can. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me that you're taking an interest in my life, as pathetic as it may be.